My beloved child, you are here because I have called you. This moment is no coincidence, but part of a greater plan, a divine appointment crafted by my hands. Today, I bring you a message of hope, a message of light, and a message of blessings tailored for you this December. This is not just another month. It is a season where I will open doors no man can close, where I will mend what is broken, and where I will lead you to a path of joy and abundance. The trials of this year may have weighed on your heart, but they were not in vain. They were steps leading you to this moment, preparing your spirit to receive my gifts. This December, I will part the seas of uncertainty and light your way with my presence. I will guide you to peace, renew your strength, and transform your sorrow into songs of victory. You have waited, and now your waiting will bear fruit. Do not let this message pass you by. Listen closely to my words, for they hold the keys to a life of miracles and grace. Subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily and join me as I pour out wisdom and love. Share this light with others, for what you receive will multiply in your life. I am with you always, my child. This December will be a turning point for you. Believe, and you shall see. The journey of faith, trials that shape you. My beloved child, do you recall the trials you faced this year? The moments that felt unbearable, where the weight of the world seemed too heavy to carry? I want you to know that none of it was in vain. Each tear you shed, each step you took in the storm, has been seen and counted. I was there with you, walking beside you, carrying you when you felt too weak to go on. The challenges you endured were not meant to destroy you, but to refine you. Like gold in the fire, your faith has been tested and strengthened. Through these trials, I have been shaping you into someone resilient, compassionate, and ready to fulfill the purpose I have for you. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1 verse 2-3. This December, I invite you to reflect on those moments. See how far you have come, how much you have grown. You may not have all the answers, but trust that I have been working behind the scenes, preparing you for something greater. Daily reflection, finding my presence in your journey. Every day this month, take a moment to pause and reflect. Think of one challenge you faced this year. Ask yourself, what did I learn? How did it change me? Write it down. This practice will reveal the strength I have given you and remind you of my constant presence. When you reflect, you will see that even in the darkest valleys, I never left you. I held your hand, guided your steps, and whispered encouragement when you felt like giving up. I was the quiet stillness that calmed your soul when the storm raged around you. Remember my promise. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalm 23 verse 4. Take comfort in knowing that I am the same today as I was yesterday. The strength that carried you through those trials will carry you forward into the blessings waiting for you this December. Embracing trust, letting go of fear. As you move through this month, I urge you to let go of fear and uncertainty. The storms of life may have left you weary, but they did not defeat you. Trust in my plan, for it is greater than you can imagine. When you feel overwhelmed, remember my words. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4 verse 6-7. Place your worries in my hands, my child. Surrender them to me. When you do, you will feel a peace that surpasses human understanding. You were not made to carry the burdens of life alone. I am here to lift them for you. A promise of renewal and strength. This December is a season of renewal. It is a time to rebuild your faith and embrace the blessings I have in store for you. Let go of the doubts that weigh you down and trust that I am working all things for your good. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. Isaiah 40:31. This is your time to rise, my child. You have endured much, but your journey is not over. I am with you every step of the way, guiding you toward a future filled with hope, joy, and abundance. Practice for today. Reflect on one trial you faced this year and write down what you learned. Surrender one worry to me in prayer, trusting in my ability to handle it. Repeat this promise. I trust you, Lord, and I know your plans for me are good. My child, as you step into this month, remember that I am your refuge, your strength, and your everlasting guide. You are never alone. Believe in my promise, for this December marks the beginning of something beautiful in your life. Embracing winter as a season of growth. My beloved child, as December unfolds, I invite you to see this month not as a season of endings, but as a sacred time of preparation. Just as the earth rests in winter, gathering strength for the blooms of spring, your soul too needs a season of quiet renewal. I know that sometimes the coldness of life's winters can feel overwhelming. It can seem as though nothing is growing, as though your prayers are unanswered and your path unclear. But remember, even in the stillness, I am at work. Beneath the surface of your struggles, I am planting seeds of strength, faith, and abundance that will soon flourish. There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Ecclesiastes 3:1. This is your season to rest in me, to trust in my timing, and to let go of the rush and noise of the world. Embrace the stillness, for in it you will hear my voice more clearly. Daily reflection. Finding purpose in stillness. Each day, take a few moments to be still. Turn off the distractions around you and simply sit in my presence. In this quiet, ask me to show you the seeds I am planting in your life. What areas do you need to nurture with patience and faith? You may not see immediate results, but trust that I am always working. Just as winter prepares the soil for spring, I am preparing your heart for the blessings to come. Write down one area of your life where you feel stagnant and pray over it, trusting me to bring growth in due time. Letting go of the need for immediate answers. My child, the world may tell you to hurry, to push for answers and results, but my ways are not the world's ways. I do not rush, I am perfect. When you feel impatient, remember my words, be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Let go of the need to control outcomes. Surrender your plans to me and trust that I am weaving them into something far greater than you could imagine. Waiting is not wasted time when you are waiting on me, a promise of abundance. This winter season is not barren, it is abundant with my promises. Just as the trees stand bare yet alive, drawing strength from deep within, you too are drawing closer to me. I am strengthening your roots, deepening your faith, and preparing you for the fruit you will bear. Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose confidence is in him. They will be like a tree planted by the water that sends out its roots by the stream. Jeremiah 17:7-8. In your stillness, I am preparing you for a season of renewal and growth. Do not fear the quiet moments, for they are where transformation begins. Practice for today. Find a quiet space where you can spend time with me without distractions. Sit in stillness and reflect on the areas of your life where you are waiting for growth. Write down one prayer of surrender, giving me the areas where you feel impatience or frustration. Repeat this promise. Lord, I trust in your timing. I know that even in the stillness, you are working all things for my good. Hope in the winter. My child, winter is not the end. It is the preparation for a new beginning. Embrace this time of rest, knowing that I am near, guiding every step of your journey. The seeds I have planted in your life will bloom in ways you cannot yet imagine. Hold on to this truth. I am always at work in your life. Even when the world feels cold and silent, my love warms your heart and my plans remain unshaken. Trust in me, for I am your eternal gardener, preparing you for a harvest beyond your dreams. Gratitude, unlocking the doors of blessings. My beloved child, gratitude is the language of the heart that opens the heavens. When you pause to give thanks, you invite me into every corner of your life. This December, I urge you to make gratitude your foundation, for it is not only a response to blessings, but the key that unlocks even greater miracles. I see the moments when your heart is weary and your burdens feel overwhelming. Yet, even in these times, a simple thank you has the power to transform your perspective. Gratitude reminds you of my faithfulness, shifting your focus from what is missing to what is already abundant in your life. Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. 1 Thessalonians 5:18. When you practice gratitude, you align your spirit with mine. It is a declaration of trust, an act of faith that says, Lord, I know you are good, and I trust you are working all things for my good. Daily reflection, cultivating a grateful heart. Each day, take a moment to reflect on 3 things for which you are grateful. Write them down, no matter how small they may seem. It could be the warmth of the sun on your face, a kind word from a stranger, or the strength to face another day. As you write, feel the weight of worry lift from your shoulders. Gratitude is a gift that multiplies joy and diminishes fear. When you focus on what you have, you will realize that I have already provided you with everything you need to thrive. Gratitude in the midst of trials. I know it can be difficult to give thanks when life feels heavy, but even in your hardest moments, there is something to be grateful for. The trials you face are not meant to break you, but to build you into the person I created you to be. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. James 1:2-3. Thank me not only for the blessings you see, but also for the challenges that refine you. Gratitude during hardship is a profound act of faith that honors me and strengthens my soul. A promise of multiplication. When you express gratitude, you prepare the soil of your heart for an abundant harvest. Like seeds planted in fertile ground, your thanksgiving will yield blessings beyond your imagination. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Luke 6:38. Trust in this promise, my child. The more you give thanks, the more you will receive. Not because I need your gratitude, but because a grateful heart is a vessel I can fill with my love, grace, and provision. Practice for today. Begin with gratitude. Before you start your day, take 5 minutes to thank me for 3 things. Speak them aloud or write them in a journal. Shift your focus. When challenges arise, pause and find one thing in the situation to be thankful for, even if it is simply the strength to endure. End with gratitude. As you lay your head down at night, reflect on the blessings of the day and thank me for my presence in your life. Hope in thanksgiving. My child, a grateful heart transforms not only your outlook but your entire life. It connects you to my unchanging goodness and aligns your spirit with my will. Through gratitude, you will find peace in the present and hope for the future. Let this December be a month of thanksgiving, a time to reflect on my faithfulness and prepare for the blessings to come. Trust that as you give thanks, I am working behind the scenes to pour out miracles in your life. Hold on to this truth. I delight in your gratitude. Every word of thanks you offer rises to me like a sweet fragrance, and I respond with love and favor. You are my child, and I will never cease to bless you abundantly, letting go and trusting my plan. My beloved child, there are moments in life when you feel the weight of the world pressing against you, moments when fear whispers doubts and anxiety clouds your heart. In these times, I ask you to let go. Surrender what troubles you into my hands and trust in my perfect plan for your life. I understand your need for control and your longing to see every step of the journey before you take the first. But my ways are higher than your ways, and my thoughts are higher than your thoughts. Trust that I see what you cannot, that I know the future and hold it securely. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. When you release your burdens to me, you make space in your heart for my peace. Let go of the things you cannot change and trust that I am working all things together for your good. Daily reflection, surrendering your worries. Take a moment each day to identify one worry that weighs heavily on your heart. Speak it aloud in prayer, and then visualize placing it in my hands. Feel the tension release as you trust me to carry what you no longer need to hold. Write down these words as a reminder. I will not fear tomorrow because I know God is already there. In surrender, you will find freedom. The chains of anxiety will no longer hold you, and my peace will flood your soul. The strength found in trust. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means entrusting me with what you cannot do alone. When you release your grip on fear, you open your hands to receive my strength. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. Proverbs 3:5-6. My child, you were never meant to carry life's burdens alone. I walk beside you, guiding you through every trial, lifting you when you fall, and giving you rest when you are weary. A promise of peace. I promise you this. When you surrender to me, I will replace your fear with courage and your worry with peace. My peace is not like what the world gives. It is a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God, and the peace of God, which transcends all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:6-7. Breathe deeply, my child, and let my peace surround you. No matter what storms rage around you, I am your shelter, your refuge, your safe place. Practice for today. Identify a worry. Write down one fear or concern that has been troubling you. Surrender it in prayer. Say, Lord, I trust you with this. I know you are in control, and I release it to you. Replace fear with faith. Meditate on this truth. God's plans for me are good, and I will trust Him in all things. Hope in surrender. My child, the act of letting go is not a sign of weakness, but of great faith. When you surrender to me, you declare your trust in my power and my love. You open the door for miracles to unfold in your life. This December, surrender your daily practice. Each worry you place in my hands is replaced by my peace. Each fear you release makes room for my strength. Hold on to this truth. I am for you, not against you. I am working in ways you cannot yet see, orchestrating every detail of your life for your good. Trust in me, my child, for I will never fail you. The blessing of patience and faith. My beloved child, patience is not a weakness, but a virtue I have woven into your soul. It is the quiet strength that sustains you when the answers you seek seem distant. It is the steadfast faith that trusts in my timing, even when the wait feels endless. This December, I call you to embrace patience, not as a burden, but as a gift. For it is in the waiting that your faith is refined. It is in the stillness that your trust in me grows deeper. The blessings I have prepared for you are not delayed, they are being perfected. But if we hope for what we do not yet have, we wait for it patiently. Romans 8:25. You may feel as though time is slipping away, but remember, my child, I am the keeper of time. I do not hurry and I do not delay. My plans for you are unfolding exactly as they should, and my timing is always perfect. Daily reflection, trusting in the waiting. Take a moment today to reflect on an area of your life where you are waiting for answers. Write it down and bring it to me in prayer. As you do, shift your focus from waiting to the lessons you are learning in this season. Ask yourself, what is God teaching me through this? How is my faith growing stronger? When you reflect with patience, you will see that the waiting is not wasted. It is a time of preparation, a sacred season where I am working in your life in ways you cannot yet see. The strength of faith. Faith is not just believing in what you can see, it is trusting in what you cannot. When you walk by faith, you are not walking blindly, you are walking with me, hand in hand. Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see. Hebrews 11:1. In your waiting, let your faith be your strength. Trust that I am working behind the scenes, aligning every detail of your life for your good. Faith is not about understanding my plan. It is about trusting my heart. A promise of fulfillment. My child, I promise you this. The blessings you are waiting for will come to pass. They may not arrive in the way or the time you expect, but they will be greater than you imagined. The Lord is not slow in keeping His promise, as some understand slowness. Instead, he is patient with you. 2 Peter 3:9. Every prayer you have whispered, every tear you have shed has been heard. I am not ignoring you, I am preparing you. When the blessing comes, you will see that it was worth the wait. Practice for today. Reflect on your waiting. Write down one area of your life where you feel impatient. Pray with faith. Speak these words. Lord, I trust your timing. I know that you are working for my good. Choose patience. Whenever impatience creeps into your heart, pause and remind yourself of this truth. God's plans for me are worth the wait. Hope and patience. Patience is not passive, it is active faith. It is a declaration that you trust me to provide exactly what you need, exactly when you need it. This December, let patience guide your heart. Trust that the waiting is a sacred part of my plan. Hold on to this truth, my child. I am never late, I am never inattentive. I am always working for your good, even in the moments when you cannot see it. The blessings I have prepared for you are not far off, they are drawing near. Walk forward in faith and know that I am with you every step of the way. Patience and faith will lead you to a life filled with abundance, joy, and peace. The season of blessings, walking into abundance. My beloved child, this December, I want you to see that the gates of blessings are open wide for you. I have prepared a table overflowing with goodness, peace, and provision. You are not walking into this month by chance. You are stepping into a season of abundance that I have ordained for you. I know there have been seasons where you felt overlooked or forgotten, but those times were not the end of your story. They were part of the foundation I was building beneath your feet. Now the time has come for you to rise and embrace the blessings I have set before you. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain on your land in season and to bless all the work of your hands. Deuteronomy 28. The abundance I offer is not only material, it is spiritual. It is a deep peace that quiets your soul, a joy that surpasses understanding, and a hope that cannot be shaken. Daily reflection. Recognizing my blessings. Take a moment today to recognize the blessings in your life. Write them down, no matter how small they may seem. A warm home, the love of family, the breath in your lungs. As you do, you will begin to see how I have been providing for you all along. Blessings are not always wrapped in grandeur. Sometimes they come in quiet moments of grace. Train your heart to see my hand in the ordinary, and you will realize just how extraordinary your life truly is. Walking boldly into your abundance. My child, I want you to walk boldly into the abundance I have prepared for you. Fear and doubt may try to hold you back, whispering that you are not worthy or that my promises are not for you. But listen to my voice above all others. I declare that you are chosen, loved, and worthy of every blessing I bestow. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:19. When fear arises, remind yourself of this truth. I am your provider. You do not need to strive or struggle to earn my blessings. They are gifts of my love for you. Walk confidently, knowing that I am the one who provides, protects, and prospers you. A promise of overflow. The blessings I give you are not meant to stop with you. They are meant to overflow into the lives of others. As I pour out my abundance on you, I call you to share it with those around you. You will be enriched in every way so that you can be generous on every occasion, and through us your generosity will result in thanksgiving to God. 2 Corinthians 9:11. When you bless others, you mirror my love. Your acts of kindness become a reflection of my heart, drawing others closer to me. Do not hoard what I give you. Instead, let it flow freely, trusting that I will continue to replenish all that you share. Practice for today. Recognize abundance. Write down 5 blessings in your life today, from the simplest to the most significant. Speak abundance. Say this prayer. Lord, I thank you for the blessings you have poured into my life. Help me to walk boldly into your abundance. Share abundance. Find one way to bless someone else today, through a kind word, a small act of generosity, or a moment of encouragement. Hope in the overflow. My child, abundance is not just about what you receive, it is about what you give. This December, let your heart overflow with gratitude and let your hands be open to sharing. As you walk into the blessings I have prepared, know that I am with you, guiding every step. Hold on to this truth. I am a God of abundance. I withhold no good thing from those who love me. Trust in my provision, and you will find that your life is filled with more than you could ever ask or imagine. This is your season of blessings. Walk into it with faith, joy, and a heart ready to receive all that I have prepared for you. Courage in the face of challenges. My beloved child, life often presents challenges that feel insurmountable, mountains that seem too steep to climb, and storms that threaten to overwhelm you. But I want you to know this: you are not alone in your battles. I am with you, strengthening your heart, steadying your steps, and guiding you through every trial. Fear may whisper lies, telling you that you are not enough, that the path ahead is too difficult. But listen to my voice instead. I say to you, be strong and courageous, for I, your Lord, am your shield and protector. I am the anchor in your storm and the light in your darkness. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. Daily reflection, facing your fears. Take time today to identify a fear or challenge that has been holding you back. Write it down, then bring it to me in prayer. Say these words aloud. Lord, I trust you to guide me through this. I will not let fear have power over me. Remember, courage does not mean the absence of fear. It means choosing to trust me even when fear is present. As you reflect, let your heart be filled with the assurance that I am working on your behalf. Strength found in faith. Courage is not born from your own strength, but from your faith in me. When you walk by faith, you step into the power I have given you, the power to overcome every obstacle and endure every trial. For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Trust in this truth. The challenges you face are not meant to defeat you. They are meant to grow your character, deepen your faith, and prepare you for the blessings I have in store. A promise of victory. My child, I promise you this: no challenge will ever be greater than my power to deliver you. The battles you fight are not yours alone, they are mine. Place your trust in me, and I will fight for you. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be still. Exodus 4:14. Victory is not always immediate, but it is certain. In my perfect timing, I will turn every challenge into a testimony of my faithfulness. Stand firm, knowing that I am working all things for your good. Practice for today. Name your challenge. Identify one specific fear or difficulty you are facing. Pray for courage. Say this prayer: Lord, give me the strength to face this challenge with faith. I trust in your power to guide and protect me. Take one step. Choose one small action today that moves you closer to overcoming your fear, trusting that I am with you in every step you take. Hope in my strength. My child, challenges are a part of life, but they are not meant to break you. They are opportunities for you to grow stronger, to draw closer to me, and to witness my power at work in your life. This December, I call you to face your challenges with courage. Do not let fear hold you back from the blessings I have prepared for you. Walk boldly, knowing that I am your rock and your refuge. Hold on to this truth. You are more than a conqueror through my love. No trial can separate you from my care, and no storm can overshadow my light. Trust in me, and I will lead you to victory. You are stronger than you know, my child. With me by your side, there is no challenge you cannot face, and no battle you cannot win. Walk forward in faith, for the best is yet to come. Trust, courage, and abundance in God's plan. My beloved child, as we come to the close of this message, let these words resonate deeply in your heart. You are not alone, and you are never forgotten. Every trial you have faced, every tear you have shed, has been seen by me. Through your journey of faith, gratitude, patience, trust, and courage, I have been preparing you for the blessings and abundance that await you. Reflect on the lessons I have shared with you today. Embrace faith in the face of doubt, let go of fear, and trust my perfect plan. Be patient, for my timing is always perfect. Open your heart to gratitude and recognize the many blessings I have already placed in your life. And finally, walk boldly into the abundance I have prepared for you, knowing that no challenge is too great for us to overcome together. And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purpose. Romans 8:28. This December, practice these truths daily. Begin each morning with gratitude, speak words of trust over your life, and face your challenges with courage. Remember, my child, you are stronger than you know, because I am with you. If this message has touched your heart, I encourage you to share your thoughts and stories in the comments below. Your testimony can inspire others to draw closer to me. Before you go, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Christian Philosophy Daily for more messages of hope and encouragement. Together, let us walk this path of faith and love. I am with you always, my child, guiding you toward a life of peace, joy, and endless blessings. Believe, and you shall see.